What to do, YouTube? It's your boy, the Colin King, coming at you with a long overdue video. Yeah, after a long hiatus, coming back at you with nothing but Mekk-Knight content. That's all I want to give. So what I have here is a deck that I've been working on for a little while since I started playing again. It's a Mekk-Knight deck. Obviously, it's a Mekk-Knight deck. It's me. I'm only gonna play Mekk-Knights, and but it's Mekk-Knights with a twist. It's a little unconventional. A lot of you won't agree with it. A lot will. But it is 60 card Mekk-Knights, 60 card Mekk-Knights. Yes, it is. And it's inspired by the hat. I don't know if a lot of you played in 2014, but hat. That's when I started playing. It's inspired by hat. Now, hat was hands, artifact, trap tricks. That deck was insane. I was a bum, obviously, so I was playing Quackimero, but I like to call this deck H.A.M because obviously I'm not playing hands. I'm playing hand traps. Hand traps with artifacts. So that's still the same artifacts, but with a twist, Mekk-Knights. Hence H.A.M. Before we forget the profile, don't forget to subscribe, hit that like button, tell your buddies, tell your friends, tell your mom and dad. The Colin King is making videos again. Right back at it with nothing but pure Mekk-Knights. Just the purest Mekk-Knights you've ever seen. But without further ado, here's the profile.
Alright, so to start off, yeah, 60 card Mekk-Knights. Yeah, it's one big difference is obviously 60 cards, and another thing, this is go first. You are going to go first. Obviously, though, if you lose a die roll, you can go second. That's 100% fine. Nothing changed. We're playing Mekk-Knights. But if you do win a die roll, because you might be good enough to do that, you're going to opt to go first. So to kick it off, triple purple, triple blue, and triple gear suit. That is never ever going to change. We're going to play 3 of each. They are the entire main deck. Like, you have to play 3 of each. Next is double indigo. I think that is correct. I still think it's correct. 1 yellow, 1 red, 1 green, and to top it off, 1 orange to sum up all the main deck Mekk-Knights. Yeah, orange is the new addition. You'll find out why later. But yeah, we are now playing the entire rainbow. Next, we're playing 1 World Legacy World Chalice, and another new addition is 1 World Legacy World Armor. Just because we're playing 60 cards, and you can opt to play another brick, but you want to have the capability to go a different route outside of World Legacy World Chalice, because you can do another combo now, which I will get into later once I do the combo tutorial slash matchups. Next is our other normal summon outside of Gear Suit is Sengan. Obviously, Gear Suit is the best normal summon, but Sengan, what Sengan helps you do is you normal summon it, go into Amarage, and you activate Sengan to search a couple targets here, guys. A couple targets. One target being the Orange Sunset, which is why we're playing it. It has 800 attack, so you can search it with Sengan and then summon it. So yeah, you can't activate the effect, but obviously you don't want to do that. You just want to summon it to start your Morningstar Mekk-Knight combos, right? The other thing you can do is search every single hand trap in your deck, depending on the matchup. So obviously against Drytron, search Droll, GG, you win, you're Godolus. But you can also search Ash, you can search Ghost Bell, you can search Crow, you can search every hand trap, right? So it's a really good hand trap. I tried other hand traps. I tried Hyperia, I tried the Trap Trick, but those are subpar at best. This is the best one. Next, for our artifact package of monsters, we play double Scythe, double Murloc. I'll get into it while we play that ratio a little later here, guys. Then, of course, is the hand traps. You play triple Droll, triple Ash, triple Bell, and triple DD Crow. The hand trap ratio is the way it is because we're playing 60 cards and we want to see them, and also they help facilitate the combo, right? If you have to, obviously you're going first, so if you have to normal summon a hand trap to summon Amarage to give yourself a counter to start your combo, that is absolutely fine. I know it sounds trash, guys, it sounds shitty, but it is fine if it means that we get to start a combo to lock our opponent out. Next, we're playing for spells, triple Out of Extravagance. It hasn't really changed for me. I think it's really good. You care about your extra deck, but you play multiple copies of the crucial cards, so it doesn't really matter what you banish, right? Right after that, we're playing triple Artifact Ignition. This card is insane, guys. This card is literally insane in this deck specifically, right? So what it does is you can, it's a quick play, right? You can target a spell trap, destroy it, right? And then after you destroy it, you can set an artifact from your deck, right? So it's accomplishing 2 things, guys. It's getting rid of those floodgates, it's getting rid of those problematic back row, and then you can set from your deck in front of other cards to do Mekk-Knight combos. It's literally insane. So that is why we're playing 2 Scythe and 1 Mortal Attack, because you want to be able to resolve these cards, right? So you play 3. You play 3 Ignition, so we're going to play 3 artifacts, right? Next, we're going to play the 1 World Legacy Key. That's not going to change. Negate traps, add bad banish, right? Then triple memory. This is never going to change. You play 3, you want to start your engine, right? Double succession. This card is it's up to you guys for this ratio. I like 2 instead of 1 because with this deck sometimes you are going to grind and you want to have that option to search the second memory to do other combos. You know what I'm saying? So I think 2 is good enough. Next for the traps, we play triple sanctum, flip sanctum, summon sight, GG, you're good duelist, right? That's against every deck, okay? Then you can also summon moral attack to pop problematic cards. It doesn't target, it's really good. And you can also summon, you can see in our side lanes here. Next we play triple secrets. That is never going to change, guys. You're going to play 3 secrets, you want to search it, but hard drawing it is insane, because then you search a second one and you search your memory right behind it. Alright, so you're going to play 3. Next you play triple trap trick, because you want to get to your sanctums and you want to get to other cards. It's really good. And you play the one whispers. This is the dry charm killer. You search it instead of secrets majority of the time, because if you think about it, right? Secrets, the best you're going to get out of secrets is a union carrier negate, a phoenix negate, a unicorn negate, and then the be all end all access code negate, right? But with the whispers negate, you're going to get Prep of Rites, you're going to get Nova, you're going to get the ritual spell. Like, those are crucial cards, right? Tritrons don't activate on field, they activate and resolve in grave in hand, so that secrets is really good there. But the spell cards, guys, you hit those, I promise you, it's insane. You can end the turn, right? So whispers against Tritron, really good. And then lastly is triple torrential tribute. It's our other trap trick searcher. I wanted to play another card outside of Sanctum, because you want to have that flexibility against different matchups. It came down to between Torrential Tribute, the Ice Dragon Prism card, and the Paleozoic Dynamiscus. I chose Torrential Tribute because it can possibly end a turn and it can clear a board. Dynamiscus is really good, but the obvious downfall is the discard, and it only hits 1 card, right? That Torrential will body the entire board, so we're going to play that instead. Next for the extra deck, we'll play double Avermax. Again, we're playing Pot of Extravagance. So we play 2, because we wanna resolve at least 1. Before I was playing 1 Spectrum Supreme, but I bumped up to 2 because of Pot of Extravagance, and that there's a combo now that we can do, because we're making the artifact package and we're playing Ignition, that you can do, that you can set the Scythe, send it to Grave with Supreme, and then summon it obviously on your opponent's turn. It's really good. So we want to have the option to do the combo while we're playing Extravagance. So we're going to play 2 of that, guys. Next we're playing triple Morningstar and triple Lib. These are the best cards in the extra deck, so you want to have as many as possible. So we're going to max out on these cards. These cards are insane, especially Lib. She is insane. Next, for our normal summons, not Girsu, but for our Singans, our hand traps, we're playing double Amirage, 2 not 1, because again, I can't stress this enough. We're playing Extrav. We want to have at least 1. Like, all I need is 1, but I'm playing Extrav, so I'm a bum, so 1 of these is going to get managed for sure. So we're going to play 2 of them. Next, we play for our Orcus package. We're playing 1 Galatea and 1 Dingirsu. These are good how they are. 1 Dingirsu, because you go to it with your Orcus package. If our Galatea gets banished because of Extrav, we can still summon 2 level 8s and overlay to the Girsu. So you're going to play that, right? And in Galatea, 1 is good enough. There's no need to play more than 1 anymore. 1 Old Entity Haster. I will get into this once we get into our side, but this card is crucial. It's definitely crucial. I've been in the works, guys. I figured out certain stuff, right? All right, so for our side, obviously it's up to you guys, but this is the side I chose to play this format, and yeah, it's performed pretty well. I like the side. So to start off, triple Lancia. This card is optional, I think. 2 might be good enough, but I like 3 because I want to see it turn 0. But 2 is good because we're playing Sanctum, we're playing Ignition, we play the Supreme play, so we're gonna get to the Scythe if we need it. But I like 3 because sometimes you do want to open as fast as possible. So 3. Nibiru. This card's been dropped in a lot of decks because of the best decks. This card's been dropped out of a lot of decks because of the best decks at this point in time. Kind of body Nibiru, but do much playtesting, hours and hours playtesting, and I find that a lot of people are sleeping on this card, so they won't respect it. And then also, like, the big thing is against Virtual World, they summon the negate before the summon, but I realized that with that negate, it doesn't destroy. You keep it and you draw an extra card, so you can use Nibiru later. Even though they're going to VFD, they still have to respect it and waste that VFD effect on calling light so that you Nibiru and leaves your other. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're good. Like that card negating doesn't destroy, so like, it's literally fine. So yeah, triple Nibiru is insane. I like it. Not in the main, doesn't make the cut for me, but definitely in the side. Next, triple Awakened Dragon. I am the preacher of the Awakened Dragon. Everyone knows that. I love Awakened Dragon. I've never taken it out. It's insane. Which brings us to our old entity Haster. So what Haster does is help facilitate you not getting killed, just outright bodied. Because let's be real, we're bums. We are Mekk-Knight players. We are absolute garbage, right? So we are not going to be able to stop everything, right? But if we got that Awakened Dragon, we're going to survive and continue to do our purple comebacks and win the game, right? So what old entity Haster does is help you do that, right? So think about it. Waking the Dragon is gonna get popped two different scenarios, right? Playing Mekk-Knights, so if you set a card, you're gonna Cosmic 10 Twister, pop it somehow, right? That's way number one, right? And in that scenario, usually something like a purple to, you know, start your combo if you don't already have the purple, blah blah blah. Second way is if your opponent is trying to body you, they're trying to kill you, OTK or whatever, right? Yeah, depending on what scenario you're in, you're gonna do said play, right? So if they go Waking Pop, if they don't have much board presence or whatever, you're gonna summon Scythe, right? That's Waking the Dragon just turned into Sanctum. Summon Scythe, stop the turn, right? If you already have everything, you're gonna summon purple because they can't kill you and you want to just keep your pluses going. But think about it, right? You're getting OTK'd or and whatnot, right? And think about what a lot of decks doing when they're OTKing you, right? They go Phoenix, Unicorn, and then the be all end all access code target, right? So boom, if they Phoenix you, pop Waking the Dragon, summon Scythe in the turn, right? Because that's it, Phoenix on the board, blah blah blah, right? But then once they link climb and they go into access code target, right? That's where like that's like a crucial point in the game where like it's a make or break, right? So before I was summoning Orchid's Gearsu to send it, but sometimes that's not going to work in certain scenarios, right? Because of certain cards like droplets and blah blah blah, right? So what you can do is when they access code kill you, I keep saying access code because that is like the OTK card that everyone's playing, you know what I'm saying? So access code, Pop Awaken. This is the card we're going to summon now. We're going to summon Old Entity Haster. So what he does is boom, summon. He hits the board, and then your opponent's a good player, so they're going to sit there and read this card that they've never seen in their life, right? And what it does is pretty much kind of sort of in the turn, like literally, right? But while there's an access code on the board. So what it does is while it's on the board, right, and they kill it, what it's going to do is it's going to take itself from the grave and equip it. You can target any monster and equip it, right? So what it does is while it's equipped, that monster is equipped to cannot activate its effects and it cannot attack. So access code, so if they go access code, Pop Waken, you summon it, and then if they just say fuck it, pop that too, it's gonna equip itself to access code, and the access code can no longer attack, and it can't activate its effects to pop it again. And then it's not over, right? Say your opponent sends to say fuck it again and pop it again while it's equipped. When it's sent to the grave while it's equipped, you can target the monster it was equipped to and take it permanently. So literally, it'll just end the turn. It'll end the OTK that they're attempting to do. It's literally insane. You can't play. I went through the Yu-Gi-Oh library. I looked for all the cards. You can't play Last Warrior anymore because every deck is playing droplets. Just about every deck. Like droplets is really good, and it stops the Last Warrior. So there's no need to play it, you know. So this is the best for me. This is just my opinion. You know, it might not matter to a lot of you, but in my opinion, this card is one of the best Waking the Dragon targets if you do decide to play Waking the Dragon, because it plays that role of stopping OTK, and then also it can, once they kill it, right, and equips itself, when you equip it, you're going to equip it under a card and you're going to give yourself a column. So when in your turn, like it's under a column. Like it's literally insane. It has to be played in this deck. Feel me? And then after the Waking Dragon on our side, we have the plethora of floodgates. Well, it's only two, but we play 3 of each because we're going to see them. We play triple summon limit. What has to be said about summon limit? Literally nothing. Activate summon limit on a second summon, and it ends the turn. And then you don't really care because purple doesn't summon back, it returns back. It does not count towards your summon count. So you continue to play Yu-Gi-Oh, right? And then Soul Drain. Soul Drain is literally there for Drytron and X-Roll decks. You know, they can't activate Ben 10, they can't activate the Drytrons in the grave that they had to tribute to do their other combos. They can't do anything, so you just win. They can't activate Eva. Like, the card is insane. Like, Soul Drain just kills so much of the Drytron deck. Outside of, you know, our card that we already have, Whispers, and the card that we're going to search secrets, it's just another back row that they have to worry about. So yeah, I feel like you have to play in this deck. But yeah, that pretty much sums up the deck, guys. I'm going to be sure to include some, you know, how-tos on and what to do against certain decks, you know, mainly Drytron and Virtual World, because those are the most popular decks right now, and I have a bunch of play testing against them. You know, a lot of trial and error, obviously. Been losing a lot, been winning a lot, but now I think I'm at a point where with this build I can play comfortably against those decks. I'm also going to include another deck profile of just your regular old conventional pure Mekk-Knight 40 card build, which I also have. I'm just going to show you guys that on a later date, sometime this week hopefully. But I chose this build because it's fun and it's actually really good, guys. I suggest you guys build it and try it out on Dueling Book. You'll see how good it is. This deck is insane, guys. Yeah, be sure to give me your suggestions and your any feedback you have in the comments. You know, hit me up on Facebook like you guys already do. I'm there on Twitch. I'm also going to start streaming on here as well, because I've gotten a lot of recommendations saying that you guys don't use Twitch, but you use YouTube way more. So I'll try to do mix and match because I know you guys want guys on Twitch and then you also want guys on YouTube. So I'll try to do both. But yeah, that's the deck, guys. Let me know what you guys think. Take it easy.